Hey. Check. Hey. What? Come on, man. Yo, there we are. Got my wife beater hanging out and shit. What's up? Sean Sennheiser. We meet again. Derail. Mobile Home. Rich Kid. What's up? Brian Chitwood. How are you, Brian? Left for Dead. How you guys doing? Yep. Everything seems to be working. Oh my God. My son is playing his music so fucking loud right now. You guys can hear me, yeah? Elton, Chris Horde in the house. Stonks and Chomps. What does that mean? Shotgun Justin's in the house. How's it going, bro? Terrence Mandelka. How you doing, Terrence? How's everybody doing? How was work this week? Man, I finally got a chorus written and recorded, and I just don't fucking like it. I got to totally rewrite it. It sounds like Jonathan Davis and Meatloaf had a baby. It just wasn't cutting it for me. But anyway, back to the drawing board. Let's see who else is in the house. Grizzly 450, how you guys doing? Yeah, happy Friday. We made it through another fucking week. The music's not too loud, is it? Yeah, Left for Dead's in the house. Stacy Kirkos is in the house. I had a good week. I'm not going to cry about it. I wish I was more productive on the writing and recording end, but I'm stuck on this one song that is just so important to me. And I wrote like fucking 7 pages of lyrics and still can't settle on what the song is exactly going to be. But that's how it goes sometimes. Sometimes I could fucking do 2 songs in a day, and sometimes it takes me a month to do 1 fucking song. Unacceptable. When I did Broke, I didn't have that luxury, right? I had to, if it was time to go in the studio and do a song, I had to do it. Sometimes I'd write it the night before. But anyway, let's see. Pauline, what up? See you in August at the Observatory. Oh, the Observatory? Oh, wow. In OC, what a trip. That's so much history there. Played there with Snot and Skindred's old band, Dub War, Benji's old band. Dub War for the Head PE's first record release in 1996. A lot of you were maybe not born yet. I don't know. But you're definitely teenagers, huh? Is I going to get any tracks? Yeah. You know, Robbie, he's right now just like obsessed with Tool and learning Tool, even though that's kind of way ahead where he's at as a guitar player. I'm really impressed. When I left on my last tour, which was a long tour, when I got back, his skill level at guitar had really gone through the roof. So I was he's in there right now blaring Tool. Interesting side story is I've always been into Tool. And then when I got signed to the major labels, I was kind of on a sister label of Tool's. So I went to see them a couple times with my girl, and we were like backstage seeing Tool like from the rafters and shit. Just those were the days, huh? I've said it before. That's one of the best things about being on a major label is being able to go to any show, not just go to any show, but you can go and get VIP and just be like, you know, not have to wait in line and all that shit. When I had to go with my son to see 21 Pilots and we didn't have a hookup and we were just like normal people, oh man, I was fucking feeling pretty salty about it. Waiting in line with everybody. Oh, I was like, what happened? Where did my career go? But what's your favorite venue to play on this upcoming tour? You know, that's a good question. Let's check out the Power Man tour. But man, look how tiny those dates are. Let's blow them up a little. Sunshine Studios, I love those people there. Colorado Springs has been a fucking stomping grounds for Head PE forever. Let me check out the chat for a second, though. Chris Horde, been rocking y'all from the jump. Not too many with our skin color in the bay. Well, let's not make it a race thing, Chris. No, but you are right. Dude, 99.9% of my of the Head PE family is it is how would we say it, more of the pale faced, gender, not gender, the pale faced tribe. Okay, Tommy Woodridge, what's up, Jared? Tommy here from Kansas City. What's up? Casey Mo in the house. How you doing? So look, Sunshine Studios, where we'll be with Power Man. I love that place. Mercury Music Lounge, I love that fucking place as well. It's in Lakewood. We were just there and played a great show with Josie Scott. The King of Clubs. King of Clubs is my spot. I was so lucky. I brought my wife on this last one. Man, we partied. Dude, King of Clubs is one of my favorite spots for sure. The people that go there, the people that work there, the people that pay us, just like is amazing. White boys, that's right, Jathan. That's like Jason with a lisp, right? Jathan Thutterfield. Yeah, white boys. Yeah, I'm just saying, like, what was my dude saying when he brought up race? He's from the Bay Area. What was my guy saying? I can't remember what his name was. God, I have the worst memory. Who would have thought? You just don't see too many dark faces on the metal circuit, that's for sure. And it's become less than it used to be. Music has become more divided, I would think. I don't know. Love from the Philippines in the house. Yes. Okay, let's keep going down this list. The Webster. I've told you guys about the Webster last week. Cheers. Everybody's played the Webster. I've been playing the Webster. I played the Webster with every band that's like gone huge, from Slipknot to Linkin Park to Papa Roach. And I'm still going there. Anyway, we need some Head PE in Canada. We'd love to go to Canada. We're going to be on the East Coast. We're going to be in Maine. I've already talked to a guy who bought VIP today who's from Canada. So let's go, Matt Rober. Hit me up for some VIP, would you? It includes a ticket this time. We'll hook you up. Shredhead says, Tree Sound Studios rules respects Seven Dust. Love Seven Dust, bro. It's kind of random, but anyway, a little bit random. Like I said last week, that's one of the bands that I really am sad that we never got on the road with them and never got the chance to get a support slot with them. But you know what? I still love them. They're just the best shit. Gallup, New Mexico. Okay, what other places? This guy was asking me what my favorite places are to play with Power Man. Okay, so let's see. The Webster's is amazing. Sharky's Event Center in Liverpool, New York. That does not ring a bell. We've never gotten that much love in New York for some reason. Head PE never has, but we always have a good time no matter where we go. At the Aura in Portland, Maine, love that fucking spot. Love the people that go there. Love the people that work there. Love that. Six String Grill in Farborough, Mass. Never heard of it. I'm sure it's going to be great. Raindrop Inn, I have heard of it. But I can't bring a picture of it up in my mind. The Norva is an amazing spot that we haven't been since we used to tour with like Tech Nine and Cottonmouth Kings back in the day. The Norva in Norfolk, Virginia is an amazing venue. Jackrabbits in Jacksonville. Any place in Jacksonville is going to be the shit, man. That's our family right there in Jacksonville. What's this? Mount Dora is a fun place. It's a trip because they have too many seats there. Like a lot of times we'll play in fucking movie theaters that have been changed into a venue, but they take out the first 20 rows of seats so people can, like, you know, the floor could be open and they can mosh or do whatever, have a good time. Mount Dora needs to get around to that. They have too many seats in there. But I'll tell you what, last time we played there, we still had a good time. People are like, you know, in the seats and between the rows, all yay, just loving it still. I mean, a lot of you young whippersnappers don't realize that, like, there wasn't always a floor area in like arenas and stuff. Dude, I remember going to see Motley Crue and stuff where there was no floor. There was chairs and seating all the way to the first row, which was where the floor would be now, right? They no longer do that shit, right? Unless you're going to the opera or whatever. But any band you go see, there's floor seating, period. It's an open floor always. Dude, that started happening because bands like Slayer and fucking Metallica, when those guys would play arenas, dude, the kids would just like the security couldn't do a fucking thing, and they would just rush the floor, dude, and the seats would be gone. So that's how it used to be before it evolved into like floor seating. Does anybody remember that shit? Or am I the only one? You were talking about a studio. I brought up one I dig and said respects to 7S, who I happen to know. LJ digs you as he has guests on stand-up, etc. Your connection with Straight Up. 7S got us. Okay, Shredhead. You've just said a lot there. I'm going to break that down. You were talking about a studio. Sunshine Studios is a club where we play. I brought up one I dig and said respects to Seven Dust, who I happen to know. Well, yeah, that's amazing. Jean, who I happen to know. LJ digs you as he has. You're saying he digs me because he guessed it on stand-up? He's the shit. We're like, you know how I consider him a friend, although we never talk, but he's more of like a living legend to me. LeJean from Seven Dust, dude, because as a man of color in the rock world, to see what he's accomplished, you've got to respect it. And that amazing voice. Come on, guys. What's up, Jared? Forrest Dean Black, how you doing, bro? Huge Seven Dust LeJean fan. The Huntridge in Vegas. Robert, you hear my laugh about the Huntridge, dude. Wow, that really brings me back. Oh, wow. We played some shows in the Huntridge in the early 90s that were fucking amazing. Like some of the first amazing shows that Head PE ever played would have to be at the Huntridge. But it was a terribly toxic time for me in the early 90s. So it's mixed feelings that I bring up those memories of the Huntridge because I was so toxic. But I do remember how great it was. What's wrong? Is everything working? Yeah, of course. So Jay Mitchell says, I watched your show so many years ago at the Masquerade in Atlanta. Dude, oh, man, Jay, those were some great shows, dude. We don't go anymore to the Masquerade because that market has, I guess, fallen off for us a little. I don't know. When we played the side room, it was huge. But, yeah, of course, in our heyday, dude, in Atlanta at the Masquerade was one of of my favorite spots to play. I definitely missed that. A lot. We need to find kind of a new room or in that area. The agent I'm with right now just doesn't, it's a trip when you deal with different agents. They have their different set of people and markets that they go to, and other ones they just don't. My guy I'm with now just doesn't bring us into Atlanta much. We need to get back there. Anyway, Bogarts in Cincinnati. Oh, no. Really? Is that big ass place? That's just too big? Is that what Bogarts is? Here, I'm going to look it up right now. Bogarts in Cincinnati. Let's see if that's the place I'm thinking. This place is, Bogarts is the shit. I'm thinking of this other place. I can't remember. Probably not even in Cincy, bro. But dude, I loved Bogarts. It's closed now, though, right? Isn't it, Robbie Lang? It's closed, right? Dude, I know, dude. Well, dude, Jason, we just played not just, but within the last year in Boise at a sister club to the Knitting Factory, and the shit was sold out. It was amazing. Saw a lot of old friendly faces. It was freaking great. I'm sure you know that I live in Eagle, or maybe you don't know, but I've been living in Eagle for 20 years now. Because I met my girl at the Knit 23 years ago. Holy shit. Much love, Head Rocks. Thank you, Weedaholic. Could be worse. You could be an alcoholic. By the way, cheers. That's nice, isn't it? Oh, Cincinnati loves you. Bogarts. Is Bogarts the place that's like a parking lot now? Right? Or am I mixing that up? Isn't it Chris Woolham's Seattle show, right, dude? The last one was not promoted well. And I don't mind playing that side room at the El Corazon. I don't mind playing that. But man, Not a good fucking turnout. And then on other nights, the shit sold out. So I don't blame myself for that one. UK needs, hey, Joe, hit me up for the VIP, bro. Head PE merch we're doing UK VIP this run. This when we go out there with Spine Shank and Drowning Pool. That's going to be such a great run. Drowning Pool, Spine Shank, Head PE. Shut up. That's going to be amazing. So here's Australia. When we were just there, I keep telling you we're bigger. Head PE's big in Australia. We're bigger in Australia than we are anywhere else, apparently. Brian Dabney, that's my guy. Good old Brian Dabney, King of Clubs. Fuck yeah, Brian. Alicia Hartwell, thanks for taking the time to come to say hello. Hey, Jared, seen you and Chester Bennington perform live. Wow, amazing. Little name drop in there. Chester, miss him, right? He'd be helping me right now. Nah, who knows, right? They all forget. But what I mean by that is like you tour with people and then they get famous and it's like you've never existed. Let's see here. Head PE is fire. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. Pack Rat, Ludenton, Michigan with Power Man. Yeah, let's go. Pack Rat. That's why I like bands like Power Man, Nonpoint, these bands that are so much bigger than Head PE and they take us on tour means so much because it's just hard to find friends in the industry. I'm not that friendly of a person either, so dude, so Bogarts, is that place that was so huge no, I just looked it up. It's not. I'm thinking of this other place where the stage is like 20 feet. Oh, now I remember Bogarts. Oh, yeah. We used to have a barbecues right there in the parking lot. That place is the shit. Yeah, we don't go there anymore. It's too big. We need to find another room in Cincy. I'm thinking of this other place. It's like in Detroit or Chicago or something that I was hating on. Bogarts was the shit, dude. Had so many great shows there. Okay. So, yeah, what's up? Wino, Wisconsin date? I don't know, Robert. I just go where they send us. We need to hear your straight up song live. I'm not doing that live, dude. I'm not doing that live. I had the same comment last week. It's like, that's such an obscure song. And you and one other guy would be the only people who would want to hear it. Okay. Are you playing The Gathering? No, we don't play The Gathering, Grinch. Come on, man. They hate us. Juggalos hate Head PE. Last time we played, they fucking threw shit at us and drew blood. They'd rather hear The Clue or some shit like that. So fuck them. I don't mean fuck every juggalo. I mean, fuck those ones who hate me. And so we can't go to The Gathering. We're not even invited because it's a security risk. They want to attack me. They don't want to step in these waters, do they? No, the juggalos are like a gang though now. No, I'm so kidding. But there are some that do gang activity. Anyway, here. Do you have an idea when you're aiming to get the next album out? I do, Chris. Hold on. I don't think that shit's going to be before 2026, though. I'm not rushing it. Not after the success of Detox and all that. You know? I'm not rushing it. What? Juggalos are something else. Yeah, there's something else, all right. I just hate the whole like, oh, we're all about love and family, right? But that's not true. They're all about love and family if you follow all their juggalo rules and fall in line with what they consider is a juggalo and all that. If not, they'll it's like Crips and Bloods, you know. Is Broke going to get wax treatment? I wish it could. The only reason that it can is because then if I do it, I'll get a lot of, I might get a lot of, I could get in trouble maybe legally. And I'm not willing. I don't want to get a letter from somebody's lawyer because they're all butthurt. You know, dude, it's like, you know, people have a different relationship with Head PE. Like, if you're a past member or whatever, you look at it as like this thing where for me it's my life right now. Like, it's what I live and breathe from the moment I wake up to the moment I go to sleep. It's not something out there that I wish people would have a certain respect for. It's what I use to put milk in a bottle, right? And to get my son to the university. You know what I mean, guys? Like, it is my life, dude. Well, I don't know. Why did I bring that up? Okay, because you brought up Broke and get the wax treatment. I would love to put Broke on wax. I'm going to look into it, Steven. See if I can. So I'm going to ask my lawyer if I can do that without getting in any trouble. Cody Hubbard says, what's your favorite song you've written? Wow, that is, you know what? It'd be impossible to answer that. I could tell you some of my favorites. Like, even a song like Renegade's one of my favorites. There's a song, an obscure song called This Love. That's one of my favorites, right? I have a lot off of New World Orphans that are my favorites. I couldn't choose one, though. I could give you like several that I dig. You know what I mean? Even The Meadow, you know, Bartender has a place in my heart, too. And then like This Love Will Always Be There For You. Remember that track? Like, on this last record, dude, I love this last record, though, even though it didn't come out on a major, so it's a bit obscure. But the song PCH, which closes the record, it's like, that song brings me to tears. I love that fucking song. Respect Your Grind. Thank you, Left for Dead. Appreciate that. That's all I know. This is all I know. I have no other skills to fall back on. I wish I did. I mean, I know guys in like very successful bands who like come home and they are electricians and have their own companies. I wish I had that type of thing going, but for me, it's just all jamming, all music, all the time. This says, whoa, this shit is just going by too quick. Jared, what's up, brother? Sending love from Corpus Christi. Love me some Corpus Christi. Thanks for helping Days Pass on Eat. Oh, yeah, that's right, man. I love you guys. Your track's about to come out, huh? Fuck yeah, Daniel. I need to fucking share that shit on the... Hey, send me another email, because I know I heard from you, but I forgot to post that shit. Text me again about that, bro. Oh, This Guy Loves Get Away, which is from Blackout, which everyone dissed the shit out of that record, but straight from the heart, man. It was dark times for me, and I put it all into that record, man. Betrayal. That whole record, Blackout, is just like, every song is about what was going on at that time in the band. And as you know, we broke up. The original guys broke up right after that record. And I committed it all to wax, one would say. I'd love to hear "Suck It Up." Yeah. You might get your wish. Anyway, so the new record won't come out till next year, but we have a surprise for the family, the Head PE family. This is the last time we're gonna play the Detox set. Is on this run here that we're doing, and then between that and the new record Relapse, we're gonna do something special, and you guys will be stoked. Homie says Blackout was legit. So many people hated it, and I understand why. And here's the reason why: because I was doing like all this rap rock on Broke and on the eponymous first record, and then when we got to Blackout, I was a little bit salty. I'm just, honestly, I was a little bit salty about labeled as rap rock, and I wanted to do more singing and more just straight up rock. And so the Head PE fans who got Blackout were just like, not enough rap rock, you know. One thing I've learned is you have to give the people what they want. Relapse reminds me of Eminem's comeback album. Well, yeah, you know, you don't always have to have... it reminds you of that because that's what it was called, Sean. Yeah, that might remind you of it if it's the exact same word. This is interesting because Chris says, Stampede full album show, A Girl Can Dream. You know what, Chris? Interesting about that record. It really was written more for girls in the way that, like, I would have this picture in my mind of my girl with her girls at a concert, just like jamming and loving shit. A lot of times when I was writing Stampede, that would be the image that would inspire me. I don't know, there's a lot of good tracks on there, but I just heard one that had too much delay on it, on the vocals. Okay, I know you guys don't really have control of it, but man, Broke Uncensored. You know what? That might be my workaround, Mike, because like they've got is the censored version. Maybe if I grab that shit and redo, because the technology would make it so where I could just redo the dirty parts, and then maybe at that point I could turn it into wax. I'm gonna have to ask Steven Arango, my new drummer, about that. He knows about some shit like that. But let's see. Mystical Mutt. I can't wait till you come back to OKC, dude. I want to get your autograph on my arm. Get that shit inked, bro. You know how they say, like, you're the sum total of the 7 people you hang out with the most? That's some, like, voodoo, like, hocus pocus stuff. But it's so funny because then my new drummer, Steven, has all this ink. And then now when we go on the road, and he knows a lot of tattoo artists. So when we go on the road, I'm like, let's get some ink. Let's get a tattoo artist to the show, right? And he does it. And I'm like, yeah, bam, bam, bam. I'm getting all this face ink. What up, Ja? How's it been going? It's going good, Nick Robeson. Thanks for asking, bro. Bro, like Shannon, that's Concrete. Man, and I'm huge friends with that record label, Concrete Records. I'd love to do another record with them, but I'm trying to go independent. I love suburban noise, and every time I get to do a record, I'm loving whoever's paying me. Believe me. This is the last thing, though. Like, the last journey that I need to do as an artist is do an independent release. My favorite song is Killing Time. You know what? I could think of a lot worse, bro. Hope to see y'all soon. Yeah, Austin, you will. Dude, you see all these fucking dates? Look at this. Holy shit. Dude, I had to fit with these first 4 shows are just like little one-offs, couple kind of festival-ish show. This Rock the River and Midwest Brew Fest. Now, I had to figure the logistics out today. It was pretty gnarly. Look at that light showing. That doesn't look good. No, that's not the right button. Bam, there we go. Come on, man. Let's clean it up. Look at all these dates, bro. Come out, you guys. And then, of course, let's not go. We don't have to go through the dates, but oh, come on, hit me up for VIP. It includes a ticket on this run. It's a ticket. It's a T-shirt. It's a signed poster, backstage meet and greet, early access to the venue. It's just a steal. What a deal! What a deal! Any shows in Oregon? I don't think so. I don't think I saw any on there. Let's check. Let's check. I don't see any. I don't see any Northwest. Why does that look like that? I don't see any Northwest shows, my guy. I'm sorry. We'll make it there, though. Keanu Garcia. What's up, Keanu? How are you? Tony Taco Soto. Loved y'all since church. No, that means you're from Cali. Right, Tony? Because only people from Cali know about church. Oh, that's not true either. No, because I have a friend from Baltimore who brought copies of church out on the last run. Brad Miller, how you doing, Brad? You already a VIP. Chris, you know you hit me up. You got it, bro. But Alicia says, I love the way Jared screams every time I see her face in blackout. You know what? My live screams for that are better, though, yeah? Hello, Jared. Just recently learned about your Brazilian roots. You really could come to Brazil. Dude, every time we plan a fucking South American tour, it falls through. So that's just making me think that, you know, the demand isn't there, right? Because I don't know. Oh, that's freaking annoying. I don't think that our original, like the big labels, like really, you know, spent time working us into Latin America, because Mexico and South America, I'm not, the phone's not ringing off the hook for me, you know, but like Western Europe, Eastern Europe, Australia, New Zealand, the United Kingdom, all these places I get phone calls, you know what I'm saying? That's why I go there once a year. It like helps me put food on the table. But, you know, I get phone calls for South America and Mexico, but the shit just doesn't pan out. I'd love it to. Let's see. I seen y'all when you opened for Nonpoint. It was fucking epic. Yeah, dude, touring with Nonpoint's one of my favorite shits. Are you kidding me? Love you guys. Saw you 2 times on the last run in Reading and Baltimore. Hope you like the smoke I gave you. Somebody did. You all rock. Houston. Yeah, Houston's on the list, Dan. Get some VIP going. What else? How's MUC these days? I'm good, Ken. Thanks for asking, dude. Do I know you? Who's Jay, Chris? You got to tour the festivals out there, fam. Oh, hit up Jay in South America. Hey, Chris. Yeah, Chris from the Bay Area. What's up, dude? We were talking earlier. Right on, Chris. Yeah, you're right, man. There's not many of us in this metal scene, right? You guys, what do you think about this band Rise Against? That's like my favorite band right now. That's like my favorite band. What do you guys think about that band? I was checking out the because I don't listen to the radio or ever. Or I just live under a rock, but I was checking out the active rock, the heavy metal top 10, and that was my favorite band for sure in the top 10. What do you guys think about that band? It says right here, hey, the very first time I saw you was supporting Papa Roach. Yeah, dude, Papa Roach really fucking gave us a leg up on the is that the right way to say it? When we first came out, man, they really helped us and brought us on the road a lot when nobody really wanted to do it. You know, because we used to play with them before they were signed in like NorCal, and they come up and play with us in Orange County. So they're the fucking shit. I'm so impressed by the longevity. It's such a gnarly. Their longevity shows the hard work behind the scenes, because it's a gnarly business. Yeah, Dan, Rise Against, that's my favorite shit, dude. You heard of Death Bromy? No, is that deathcore? Is that grindcore? Grindcore is interesting, and I know a lot of people are into it. And I'm trying to keep my mind open to it. But I went to a grindcore. We played at a grindcore festival, and a whole day of it was too much for me. But a whole day of anything is too much, isn't it? Who's into grindcore in the chat? Let me hear. I'm into more some shit like Rise Against, though, if I'm honest. Like, I don't mind like screaming. I love screaming myself. But to me, it has to be like a grindcore is like screaming from the beginning to the end. To me, I like it used for emphasis. Like cursing. But then again, listen to me on Raise Hell. I'm screaming the entire song, so I'm full of shit. I guess it's just, you know what? I'll take it on a band for band basis. If I love it, then I love it. Yeah, so hook up. OTEP is decent, but that's not a new band. They're from back in the day. Joseph, buy some VIP and we'll sing happy birthday to your daughter backstage. What Renegade is the shit. Yeah. What's this? How long have we been doing this, you guys? 35 minutes. Feels like 3 hours. Okay. See cephalic carnage back in the day. Cephalic carnage back in the day. Really? That sounds interesting, bro. Cephalic carnage. That's so punk rock, right? There it is. I'll peep it out, bro. I just want to write it down for now. Oh, good question, Dylan. You are going to get... Oh, on this run here, dude, well, look, there's a lot of shows that we're supporting El Nino and Power Man. So I doubt you'll get waiting in that set, but you will get it on these other shows, Dylan. Where are you from? Let's Ride was my shit growing up. Right on, dude. My guy here says there's some grindcore I like. Depends on my mood. You know what? I'm sure I'd be the same way if I research some good grindcore, right? Maybe like what is a grindcore band that you're into? I saw you guys 25 years ago open for POD. Linkin Park opened the show, and I don't even think their first album was out. Amazing. Favorite band ever to tour with all time. What a question. Tech Nine? I think Tech Nine, dude. Because like I was talking to this other brother on here who's from the Bay Area, who's into metal and death metal, and we're talking about how, not that many people of color in these genres. The touring with Tech Nine was insane, right? Because then I would have a chance to play in front of more darkies than ever before and since, and it was like they would be down like, wow, I fuck with that, because of how we're throwing it together. That was fun. But favorite tour of all time, ICP's up there. Bang Pow Boom, that was some shit. But I'm telling you what, tour with Nonpoint too is like, it's just great runs, dude. Just fucking great. Yeah, of course you love Tech Nine. You got to. Keep on rocking. I don't go to tours though, bro. But I love Sepultura. Is Max singing? No, it's not Max, right? Or is it? Or is it Max? Did he come back for the last tour? Max is the homie. Yeah, I hear you, Brian Chitwood. Right? I love hardcore shit, though. But it's more like when I'm on stage, man, I want to go really hardcore. But when I'm just like chilling at home or in the car, man, maybe not. Because I'm a geezer. I drink, I smoke. Yeah, bro. No Max, right? The other homie. I got you. Yeah. Yeah, good for you, Brian. I would never go in a pit. Fuck that. To me, going in a pit would be the same thing as like going in the cage and having an MMA fucking fight. I am not doing that. Or a boxing match. No, fuck you. I don't care. As physical as I want to get is probably in the gym by myself with some weights or in the bedroom with my girl. Anything else is like, no, I'm fucking too old for that. Because I don't want to like injure myself on some crazy shit, right? Getting in the pit, I would get smashed. Okay, you guys. When my drink is over, then I'm out of here. Let's see what else in the chat. Anybody have something exciting to say? Look, what is this? Kitty is going to be in the UK next month. I know Morgan's roaring feel good. Yeah, Morgan is the shit, dude. Oh man. I actually saw Kitty in Mexico. We played in Mexico City, and I said hello to Kitty briefly. Nice people. Very nice people. I love the Bang Pow Boom tour. Seen y'all 3 times. Had a blast. Rochester was sick. How the whole crowd turned into a pit. Yeah, you're damn right, Michael. That was one of my most memorable tours, dude. Shooting Fago right next to Violent J, watching that shit. Like I had some that would go a fucking football field and hit the balcony, dude. The shit was gnarly. Jod, you remember rocking out in the rain? I wouldn't remember that particular moment, Jeremy. Although when I think of Tattoo the Earth, there are a couple moments I recall getting my face painted, you know, but besides that, it's mostly just a big blur. This here says, let me walk through the crowd with you. I do it with Jay every time he plays here. Yeah, but Chris, what Jay are we talking about? Oh, hi, sweetheart. What are you doing? You came to say hello? Yeah? Hey, guys, Ari's here. She came to say what's up. What are you guys doing? Come on, baby. Huh? She wants to get busy on the stream. How you guys? That would be sick. This person says that would be sick to have PCH and the set. Dylan, you are so right. How about at the end of that where I've got I have a recording of Ari laughing. And what that is when she was like 18 months, she'd be at the bottom of the stairs of my studio, just like, and I have like a gate there. Oh, you went in the bath? Cool. You're all clean. Okay, yeah. But anyway, oh yeah. Huzzah. Yeah, rap battle. Hey, Ari, bless you guys. I know, right? Greg Ternosky says she's a doll, isn't she? Grizzly says, hey, little homie. Hey, Shazian, how are you, brother? Good to see you. She's a doll, Greg says. Cheers to that. It's all about family, yeah? Look at her. She's getting down. Playing with this keyboard here. Luckily, I UNPLUGGED'd it. Hey, man. Dude, yeah, we're going to keep putting out vinyl. Like I said, though, Wes, I got to figure out how to do it and not get in legal trouble. You know what I'm saying? Merch to New Zealand. Yeah, hit us up. Hit me up. Hit us up. That's right, you guys. I wanted to let you guys know we're doing another merch drop a week from today. And it's of some like the art that we're gonna drop is what do you call it? It's like requested. It's stuff that we've printed in the past that we haven't printed for a long time, but backed by popular demand, we're gonna drop some art this Friday. And you guys want to keep your eye on www.officialheadpe.com. And then we're going to do some more wax. And we've got just some special packages that we're going to drop a week from today. What's up, man? This says, stay awesome, homie. Yay. Michael, you must have just tuned on. I just gave a whole spiel about Gathering of the Juggalos. We don't do the gathering anymore. We're not even invited because it's a security risk. You know what I'm saying? You might think we're cool. There's tons of juggalos who are not down for Head PE, right? They'd rather hear like a cover band of The Clue than Head PE. So anyway, we're not even invited because it would take too much security to keep us safe. Last time we were there, we were attacked by some random renegade juggalos, you know, so we can't do that shit anymore. Fuck that. Let's see. Excuse my French. Stay awesome, homie. Yay. Okay, let's see. John McAfee says that I'm the man. Thanks, John. Jeffrey Page. Jay Gordon from Orgy, Chris. Is that who we're talking about? Amazing. Oh, right on, Chris. Good. Okay, so you're already behind the curtain then. Good to meet you then, bro. Right on. We will have to hook up. Let's see. Crazy. Remember the Juggalo crew that paid for your flight, basically, only to the hole in the wall in Casper? Remember the Juggalo crew that paid for your flight? No, I don't remember that at all. I have zero memory of the Juggalo crew that played for your flight, basically only to the hole in the wall in Casper. No, I don't, Brian. I don't remember that at all, homie. I've never had a Juggalo crew pay for my flight. Anyway. Right on, Andrew. Thank you. I did the same thing, right? I left the stage and let homie know what I was about. What do you need, babe? Would you drop this? Okay. But anyway, I'm a lover, not a fighter. Brian, it says, what you talking about, homie? Nonsense, right? With Slain. Still don't remember, Brian. Still don't remember. You're saying something very specific that Juggalos bought my flight. What? How does that even work? What did they do? What did they got together and brought me a ticket to a show? Or that doesn't even make sense. Come on, Brian, cut it out. I think that's a wives' tale. Brazil dates. I don't have any, bro. Icaro. I wish I had something, dude. I wish I had something for you. Last Jaggalo I was at, last gathering I was at, I seen you dive off the stage. Yeah, I did. I got that, dude, man. But I hurt my finger because I like punched his bullhorn and didn't really connect with his chin that I was aiming for. He was like, oh, you know. But that was fun. That was fun. And then another Juggalo tackled me. Remember that? Then I got a little bit scared. But anyway, okay, so I'm not going to be out here much longer, you guys. But anyway, so we got this, let's see, Friday night stream. Okay, we got the merch drop next Friday, you guys. Power Man Tour. If you want VIP for that, it comes with a ticket, t-shirt, poster, backstage meet and greet. We've got tons of dates on the Facebook and the Instagram. Check them out. If you want VIP, what do you think, Ari? She's being so... You guys have watched Ari grow up on the stream. They've watched you grow up on the stream. Look up here, Ari. Yeah. Oh, gosh, she's the best. Hey, Jeremy, thanks for your time, homie. I know everybody's busy, man. Yeah. Thank you, Dan. I appreciate it. Stay safe, homie. Peace and positivity. Dude, that is the best advice you could give, my friend. I wish you guys the best. You know, I'm going to come back on next Friday and we'll talk about the merch drop that's happening. I couldn't do this without you guys, man. I couldn't put milk in this girl's bottle if it wasn't for all the shit you guys do for me and have supported me for so freaking long. Babe, let me do that. You're going to do something crazy. Okay. All right, you guys. You guys have a good time. Have a good weekend. I'll see you next Friday, man. Let's get some music on.